Evening. Very rarely you'll see me looking quite so terrible. Well, probably do all the time. However, I don't feel well today, but I'm going to do this anyway because I'm really annoyed. Extinction Rebellion. Any of you that are watching this, you're absolute tosspots. Okay, David Attenborough is a national treasure. How dare you? How dare you suggest that he hasn't done his bit? How dare you? Don't you think for 1 second that you'll ever have any impact like that man's had? That man is a treasure, he's a hero, he's everything that we know about the natural world, actually. What do you lot know? How to not be able to pour fake blood over Parliament buildings. Oh, you're so clever. Oh, aren't you just? And then to my horror and shock, I go on to the internet and find David Attenborough in an interview in July this year with some parliamentary people, and they're also saying the same thing. Why didn't you tell us about climate change 50 years ago? And rightly he said, we didn't realise humans could cause such catastrophic situations, that the climate was to do with human beings. You know, now we do. They're literally grilling him. It's absolutely disgusting. The bloke's 93 years old, but not only is he 93, he has given to this world what nobody else ever has. And it will be so much of a sad day when David passes. But I'll tell you something, I've lived my life watching David Attenborough, and if you Extinction Rebellion think you can go around slating the name of him when your disgraceful acts of inhumanity, you're just disgraceful. Look at you. You're taking over London. Ooh, aren't you special? No, you're not special. You're just a pain in the arse. And all you're doing is causing disruption, more pollution, funny enough. The irony. Yeah, so basically you're just all a bunch of tosspots that need to keep your mouth zipped when it comes to David Attenborough, because you will never, ever have any impact like he has had on this entire planet. And that is a fact. That is so much of a fact that, you know, I could print it on your foreheads if you like. Okay, why don't you go and bury yourselves back under your rocks, or go back to your millionaire pads like you have. Go get on your iPhones and your iPads and go and eat your meat that you pretend you don't eat. That's another thing, people. Yeah, apparently, allegedly, Extinction Rebellion think we should all stop eating meat immediately. Okay, yeah, we'll all walk around like a bunch of dummies, shall we, like zombies, because that's what will happen if we're all turning vegan and everything else. And also, you know, we're not all as privileged as you lot. We haven't all got 3 weeks to sit on the pavements in London moaning about shit, when at the end of the day you're causing more problems. There was a boy stabbed yesterday at Westfield Shopping Centre because he wouldn't have been there had it not been for them lot. Yeah, no, stabbed to death. He wouldn't have been there if Extinction Rebellion weren't causing the chaotic scenes they are. Because the trains were all delayed, he didn't get his train, he ended up getting stabbed. Oh, aren't you so bloody well great? Aren't you great? You're saving humanity. Oh, unbelievably. No, you're not. You're an absolute disgrace. And I'll tell you what, the police just need to round you up like cattle, basically. Put you in some sort of cage and throw you off a cliff, I think. Because there's so much use and impact you've got on this. Alright, leave David Attenborough alone, yeah? When you're a national treasure, then maybe you have something to say, but at the moment, you're just a national pain in the arse, the whole lot of you. No one thinks you're great. 77% of people don't think you're right, even though you seem to be suggesting so. No, they don't. Everyone I've spoke to, and every poll, everything I've looked at, is completely the opposite to that. You are just a disaster. You know, you're not helping anyone. So, yeah, leave David alone. I mean, he literally has showed us everything, people, you know. And he's such a person to celebrate in this day and age. He really is. I'm just so glad that I've grown up in a time of that. David Irwin, I say David Attenborough. It's because I was thinking of Steve Irwin as well, because he was just amazing. Absolutely amazing, the crocodile hunter. He was great, you know, and oh my God, sadly missed. Sadly missed. It's a shame a few of these Extinction Rebellion don't put their money where their mouth is and go and do something worthy, instead of sitting on the streets, putting up their tents, putting up their food stalls, pouring fake blood all over the streets of London, causing chaos, you know, disruptions to the car, you know, to the public in general, getting to work, etc., etc., etc. We can go on all day. At the end of the day, you have nothing to say. You're saving nothing. You're proving nothing. All you're doing is making people that do demonstrate peacefully look like aliens, morons, because you know, you're showing yourselves up, and this is not what all demonstrators are about. But you lot are. You're absolutely awful. I just can't believe what you're actually doing. I think you need to step down, go away, go and live your lives, and just let us get on with what we're doing, because this country actually has quite a good record for saving the planet, or trying to, you know, and putting things into place to help with climate change. And you know, we are doing all right, thank you very much, without the help of Extinction Rebellion. What an embarrassment. Let's get past this, the UK. Let's get these people out of our streets, eh? Bye.